Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Bobby Wilson here. Love to you there. Welcome to the Good News Corner. I'd like to share with you a mindset of abundance. Do you know someone who constantly pours themselves out? They're generous with their words, unselfish with their time, and open handed with their money. And yet, somehow, they always seem to have more to give. The author of Proverbs, traditionally attributed to King Solomon, said this: "The generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed." Proverbs 11:25. King Solomon knew a thing or two about generosity. In fact, Scripture tells us King Solomon was greater in riches and wisdom than all the other kings of the earth. 1 Kings 10:23. But he was also generous, spending years of his life funding and building the temple in Jerusalem, as well as sharing what he had learned with others. Some of the unhappiest people on earth are stuck in a cycle of selfishness. But if you have ever been generous with your life, whether you've given financially, contributed your expertise, invested your time, opened up your home, or offered a spiritual, emotional, and physical support, you know from experience those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Of course, we shouldn't give to get, and we also must apply God's words or God's wisdom when it comes to setting boundaries and avoiding burnout. But Jesus is the king of an upside down kingdom where the last will be first, the greatest will be a servant, those who give up their life will save it. Jesus even told a story of a poor woman who gave more than anyone else because she gave everything she had. Mark 12:41-44. You don't have to be rich to be generous. You just need a heart that is willing to serve. So today, instead of a scarcity mindset, let's have a mindset of abundance. How God has unlimited strength, power, and resources. Be encouraged. You don't have to be rich to be generous. You just need a heart that is willing to serve. Today, choose to be generous, whether it's with your time, money, words. You can bring refreshment to someone who needs it. Thank you for joining me on the Good News Corner. Bobby Wilson here. Love to you there. It's my pleasure. It's a joy to share with you the gospel of Jesus Christ. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.